wandered into the Royal Bahamian Hotel just west of here. He was seeking guidance, he was seeking leadership, he was seeking definition for the purpose of his life. He found something even greater than what he went there to find. He found that the male mind reached. Mr. Chairman, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, to be grammatically correct, who's our grammarian tonight? It should say the male mind had arrived, but colloquialism has its place, and for the sake of this presentation and to drive the point home, we will say that the male mind reach, and not M-A-I-L, you know, it's M-A-L-E.
That should become that, not
The male man has arrived. There used to be a certain thing about when the male man came many years ago. It was a time to be enthusiastic about what might have arrived. Now, male or snail mail, as it used to be, has become almost a thing of the past, because we have email that is there and with you almost immediately. But yet and still, today, young men come to this room, to these hallowed halls, because they want to know who we are and what goes on in the halls of Club 1600. And so, 15 years ago, in trying to understand what it is that men come here to find, I coined a definition of who it is, ladies, that we are. Who are we? We are the issue of an ancestry of great men who by their deeds and declarations have created a legacy that has caused this country and countries around the world to stop and ponder. Our credentials are multifarious. We are the men of Club 1600. Give yourselves a warm round of applause. Say 16? 16? Yeah. The world still today, the world looks for men to lead. Toastmaster Vince Curly Taylor MacDonald said many years ago, we don't want no peon man. And for the sake of the grammarian, peon is spelled P-E-on. The world still looks for men who are as true to justice as the needle to the pole. Men who will stand for right though the heavens fall. Ed Carey asks all the time, is this justice or is this just? Men who would look injustice in the eye and call it by its rightful name. It is not easy being a man these days and in these times. There are those organizations like the Rainbow Coalition, LBGT movement, and there's even this new one I understand is called the Metrosexual movement. Depending on how you look at a being, they could be male or female, and whatever it is that you're looking for is what you will see. Yet all of these existences exist to water down the maleness of the man.
Yes, speak all night. Speak all night.
Not in this room.
No, sir.
No, not today.
And not under my watch.
No, sir.
Manhood requires a certain amount of growth. Growth that happens only in an environment that spurs this on and causes it to happen. Take, for example, a fish called the carp. The carp is a strange fellow, for if you put it in a bowl, it will grow only 2 to 3 inches long. But if you put that same carp, that same fish, into a pond, it will grow 1 to 2 feet long. And if you took that same fish, that same carp, and you put it into a lake, then it will grow 4 to 5 feet long. Same fish, different environment. And so it speaks to us to say that our environment is a direct contributor of to what it is that we will become. What is it that you seek to become? What is it that you desire to become? Are you in the right environment? We must not take forever to achieve this growth, oh gentlemen. Time is of the essence. We do not have a lot of time. You see, time in our life is like a minute, Mr. Chairman. It's like a minute with 60 seconds in it. We didn't seek it and we didn't choose it. Yet it's up to us to use it. Give an account if we abuse it. Who will suffer if we lose it? That tiny little minute with 60 seconds in it. You will. Young boy approached the wise man in his community one day, and he said, Mr. Wise Man, in my hands I have this lizard. I want you to tell me if this lizard is dead, Mr. President, or alive. You see, the little boy was up to tricks, because if he said, the wise man that is, if he said that the lizard was dead, then he'd open his hands and let it crawl out. But if he said that it was alive, then he'd close his hands and crush the lizard. And so whatever he said, he would be wrong. Catch 22. Sometimes we find ourselves in those situations in life as we grow to become a male man. But the wise man was a wise man. And so he said to the little boy, he said, little boy, the question that you ask of me is truly profound. And I see that you have wisdom in your brain. But the answer lies in your hand. If it is that you are to achieve the greatness that you seek, if it is that you are to be successful as you plan to become, it lies in your hands. And so I encourage us all this evening to stand. When you feel like no one is on your side, stand and defy the urge to run and hide. Stand, because we know and we've been shown in detail that the training that we've gotten here will never fail, and we'll make it through this. Stand, because we don't have a spirit of fear here. We have a spirit of strength and power and the courage to resist every evil snare. So be not weary in doing well, because time will tell that the work that you've done on you one day will help to see you through. See, I know that this is true, because everything 1600 promised to me, it has done, and it continues to do. So having done all you can, be a mailman.
Yes, sir.
Stand. Thank you.